You don't hate people. You don't hate going out. And yet, when plans come up, something inside you quietly pulls back. You say, maybe next time. You cancel last minute. You feel relief the moment it's over. And then comes the question you don't say out loud. Why do I feel more like myself when I'm alone? Because here's the part no one talks about. For some people, staying at home isn't laziness. It's safety. It's peace. It's control. And once you understand why, you'll never see it the same way again. Imagine this. It's a weekend. Your phone lights up. A friend invites you out. It sounds fun. You even consider it. But then your mind starts racing. What if it's awkward? What if I don't feel like talking? What if I regret going? So you hesitate. You delay your reply. You overthink every possible outcome. And eventually, you decide not to go. Instead, you stay home. You sit in your room. The silence feels right. No pressure. No expectations. Just you being you. And strangely, that feels better than anything outside ever could. Now pause for a second. Ask yourself honestly, when was the last time you felt completely relaxed around people? Not distracted, not performing, not adjusting yourself, just at ease. If that question is hard to answer, this might explain everything. People who love staying at home often aren't antisocial, they're just emotionally aware. At some point in life, they learned something important. The outside world can be unpredictable. People can drain you. Conversations can feel forced. Expectations can feel heavy. And slowly, without even realizing it, they started associating going out with effort, not comfort. So they created a space where they don't have to pretend. Home. A place where you don't have to explain your silence. You don't have to match anyone's energy. You don't have to be on. You can just exist. But there's something deeper happening here, something most people miss. People who prefer staying home often feel things more intensely than others. They notice tone changes. They read between words. They pick up energy shifts no one else sees. So being around people isn't just social, it's emotional work. Constant processing, constant adjusting, constant awareness. And after a while, it becomes exhausting. So they choose peace instead. But here's the twist. It's not that they don't want connection. They do, deeply. They just don't want shallow interactions. They don't want noise. They want meaning. They don't want crowds. They want comfort. They don't want to be everywhere. They just want to be somewhere real. Think about it. They can spend hours alone and feel completely fine. But 5 minutes in the wrong environment can drain them completely. That's not weakness. That's sensitivity. And sensitivity is often misunderstood. Another pause. Reflect on this. Do you avoid going out, or do you avoid how it makes you feel? Because those are two very different things. Some people stay home because they're healing from past experiences, from social exhaustion, from being misunderstood. Some stay home because it's the only place where their mind finally slows down. And some stay home because it's the only place they don't feel like they have to be someone else. But here's where it gets complicated. The same place that protects you can also start to limit you. Comfort can quietly turn into isolation. Peace can slowly become avoidance. And one day, you realize it's not just a preference anymore. It's a habit. So the real question isn't, why do I like staying at home? The real question is, am I choosing this or hiding inside it? Because there's nothing wrong with loving your own space. Nothing wrong with enjoying solitude. Nothing wrong with protecting your energy. But you deserve both. Peace and connection. Comfort and growth. And maybe you don't need to force yourself to be someone who loves going out. Maybe you just need to find environments where you don't feel the need to escape. People who don't drain you. Moments that don't overwhelm you. places where being outside feels just as safe as being inside. Because in the end, it was never about avoiding the world. It was about searching for a version of it where you can finally feel at home.